breaking out of the scoring slump?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he probably had the last 3 games. That's probably the least amount of scoring chances we had in any of them. And then you score 4 or whatever 5, and everyone's, you know, it's probably our worst game too of all of them. But that's how it goes sometimes. I like that when we got ahead, obviously, and like you said, answered. Their first goal is just, you know, everyone stopped playing, and all of a sudden, like that shouldn't happen. But overall, I mean, I'll take the 2 points. I guess the best way to put it.
How encouraged are you adversity these last couple days?
Yeah.
Adversity, like you mentioned on the play with Martin in the game, the way your guys responded.
Well, that's the whole key to everything. It's how you respond. I mean, that's life, right? How you respond to the stuff that doesn't go your way. And like I said, it wasn't a great game. We didn't play great, but yeah, I mean, we responded, and that's kind of to your point.
When you saw Martin out to the locker room, I'm sure you're thinking some words you can't repeat. But
Right.
how week was it for him?
No, it was nice to see him come back. That's for sure. It was kind of a double whammy, right? Because he goes down, and then they go down, and we just kind of stop playing, and it's in your net. It's just like, oh man, you know. But at least he came back, and you know, hopefully he's okay. We'll find out probably a little more here today or tomorrow. Yeah, listen, contribute, and it was a great play by Nazer to get in there and create the pass to him that he finished, and you know that's what we need. And like we talked about it earlier, everybody's got to contribute.
It looked like everybody did in the game. Floss not going to buck away from the goal. Burns with the slow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we had a few. Martin, I'm on him coming on the back check on one. Like I said, we weren't great tonight, but sometimes you don't have to be. You have that little extra effort here and there, and we got a couple bounces, which we hadn't gotten in 3 games. And that's how it happens.
Mason, the definition of like a glue guy, the way he played tonight, passed, standing up for Martin. You know, I know you're not a huge fan of that stuff, but
yeah. Well, I'm a huge fan of standing up for each other. It's just, you know, I don't like seeing that so much. Just somebody might get hurt, but we've talked about him. He definitely is impactful and does his job, and you know, it's been a great addition.
The Cook and Amy lined up with Winnipeg's top line matchup, kind of pretty much shut it down the entire day. Usually we'd see the stall line would go against them. What was the philosophy for this game?
I don't really want to get into it too much, but I think it was, you know, they have 3 good lines, so you got to pick your poison somewhere, and you know, KK's done that in other games too, and I just felt like the matchups the way they were, that was the best way to go.
how encouraging is that to see an anchor a line that does that against guys like that?
Yeah, listen, it only gets tougher. And, you know, obviously, like, we're shorthanded here a little bit up front, so other guys have to really – it's not they have to be that much better. You got to be really good, everyone. And different situations are going to come that they hadn't necessarily been playing all year, like you said. And now we have to thrust guys into there because we have all these kind of openings.
Right, I'm sure you addressed this morning, but can you speak on the loss of Special Collins?
Yeah.
You know, what it means to this team and how do you expect?
It's devastating, to be quite honest, because everyone loves the guy so much, and you see him. He's in the room after the game, and you know he's cheering his buddies on, and you know you hate it for him, and it's you know, as you would any of the guys that are out, and Pat's ready too. But obviously we got a long history with Fesh, and we know how hard he works and how much he means to the group. So it's a tough one.
Do you think he further aggravated the injury by playing?
I'm not. I wouldn't. I have no idea on that. I don't think so. I just think he's such a strong man that he could kind of muscle through it.
How do you expect the team to respond overall? You know, for the rest of the season?
Well, I know how we're going to respond. We're going to play our hardest, and you know we're going to do our best to, like tonight. We just kind of piece it together, and everyone has to step up. Our D were good. They scored some goals for us. You know. At the end of the day, I say we weren't great, but we didn't give up 23 shots, right? Like, that's pretty impressive, so against a real good team. So that's pretty much how we're going to have to do it.
Shazy shot, kind of a hidden gem that a lot of people don't talk about.
He's got a really good wrist shot, right? Like, I mean, the guy's an offensive threat because he can skate. And you add the 2 little weapons there, like skating and good shot, and he's a smart player. That's why he's having the year he's having.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, you got it, guys.